Hello all, it's Julia, aka the Mug Life DIY, and I am back. And let me just say, I was in a craft funk, life funk, end of the new year funk. I mean, come on. Anybody else, any mamas out there just struggling? Anyways, I am so glad I was able to craft some. Actually, I busted these out last night and I was just so excited and ready to craft and have some alone time. And I hope you guys are inspired. I've got 4 super easy, fun Valentine's Day Dollar Tree DIYs. Now, I went to the Dollar Tree a couple weeks ago, and I picked up some of these dollar or heart signs. Yes, where's the heart, guys? You know this. I just flipped the sign over and painted it with one coat of my craft paint, and I believe the color is literally called bright red. Let that dry fully. Then I wanted to add some fun little texture, so I added some white to my red and created a really fun poppy like pink color, which I love. And I've kind of been obsessed, and I almost bought the Waverly Ballet pink slipper color, but y'all know me, I gotta use what I have. So I don't buy things unless I am out of things. So I just whipped out my own. Now I am taking my palette knife, which I use most of the time when I'm making my own colors, and I am using that as kind of a textural element. I took the paint and I'm scraping it right on top of the red. It gave it just a really fun texture, and I wanted it to have almost like a wood grain effect with the pink and the red, and it just turned out really fun. I am definitely going to be doing this a lot more. I love using my palette knives, and honestly, I felt a little bit like I was Bob Ross using his little paint stick and the palette knife, and he's like, hey, look at this little happy tree I just made. So that's kind of how it made me feel when I was using my palette knife. So be a little bit adventurous when you're trying new things, and this is what happened when I did. Now, I didn't have any gold spray paint, which is typically my go-to color when I am painting these little galvanized pieces, but I did have this really fun hammered bronzy color, and I thought it turned out really cool. It has that textural look that I love. Project 2 is so easy and so fun as well. I took one of these little Dollar Tree plaques, ripped off the front part. You could honestly just flip it over, but I saw something on Kirkland's website, and so I'm kind of doing a fun little dupe on that. Of course, I'm doing my own colors because it's me, but you could totally flip this sign over if you did not want to go through the process of ripping it off. I just did a couple of coats of my white acrylic paint, and be sure to paint all around so it has a nice even coat. Then I took my leftover pink color, which I already had, and I am just writing the word love on top. Now here is that fun little inspiration piece I got from Kirkland's website. Now this was a couple of weeks ago, and I just loved kind of the overall aesthetic. When I am trying to recreate some of these pieces, I am just inspired by them. I'm not trying to fully copy them, but I just loved how it had so many layers to the picture and all of the different elements. I just thought they were really fun. So these aren't exact replicas, guys. You could do the exact same ones, but I wanted to have my own colors and what I had on hand. So it's a really fun recreation. Literally for a couple of dollars, I create a really fun vignette on top of my bookshelf. Now, y'all know me and my love of painting. If you don't like painting as much as I do, you could use a pink or red marker, whichever color of your choice, to recreate this. Or you could use your vinyl cutting machine, which I do have a Cricut, but I literally cricketed. I made so many Christmas projects and presents that I just kind of wanted to paint. So project 3, I don't even know if I want to call this a project, but I found these awesome, I don't even know what to call this color. It was so gorgeous, this little mini vase, and I just adored it. And I found this crushed glass. It was almost a white color with that really faded pink. And so I knew I wanted to layer some greenery inside of it. So I just took what I had in my craft stash, the greenery pieces, which I believe they are originally from Walmart. I'm not 100% sure, guys, but if you have these green pieces, let me know. I feel like it's like the bunches that are like 98 cents or $1.98, but I loved the greenery. I thought it was really fun. And what I did first was just add the greenery to the vase. Then I added the little glass stones around it so that I wouldn't have to kind of be forcing my stems inside, but that I could have them and place them how I wanted them. I hope that made sense. I don't know if it did, because what I think I'm saying doesn't always come out so eloquently. And don't forget, guys, if you are brand new to my channel, I would absolutely love it if you would join my YouTube family and like this video or dislike it. Hey, it counts. It gives me whatever YouTube algorithm thing that I need. Anyways, I love doing crafts for you guys and doing everything on a small, tiny little budget. But if this is something that you like seeing, let me know. Let me know which one is your favorite project, what you would like to see more of, and definitely subscribe because that means the world to me. And for project 4, this one, I'm just taking one of my leftover canvas squares. What are these called? I don't even know. I'm taking one of my canvases and I have so many. Yes, I still have so many that I buy in the huge packs on Black Friday, etc. at Michael's, literally for so cheap. I am not sure the size. I know that it's bigger than this 8x10, so 9 by 12, that's what I'm going with. And I picked up this sign, which I just absolutely loved. I don't really want to do anything to it. I am going to glue it to my frame. I just did a little bit around the edge and pressed that down. And then I flipped over my frame and then I glued on the back side just to kind of reinforce it. But it being just hot glue, if I do want to take this off and reuse this little canvas frame, I'll be able to do that because it's just hot